Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on into Farthest Frontier, the beautiful city that we're almost completely in love with. It's great. I hope you're all well, guys. Welcome yourselves back in. We're absolutely smashing it. Look how gorgeous this area is looking. So we got our paving and upgrades happening as well in this section. We are 45 years in and almost on 900 population now. Food is still slow, but we did do a bit of work in the last episode if you haven't seen it already on getting that up, and we're doing all right. We just need to focus up on getting a little bit more, but we've got a second barn being built, so that's one of the major ones we're doing here. And one of the first things I'm going to do before we continue on is actually get rid of this here. So we're just going to salvage this lot and just make sure they've got a good walking area to kind of work with. Yeah, I hope you're all well, guys. Welcome yourselves back on in as always. I really appreciate you being here. I think it might make sense for us to kind of get a little gate in here to come in, but that's fine. And what we're going to do with that barn is kind of move it over so it's using this area a little bit more. So we're not overlapping. They've got a little bit more grazing space, and I think it's quite cool that we got the path going through. I don't know. I like it. I did hear the traders coming in as well. We're going to start just buying in a bit more when it comes to food. This one was one we already dealt with. Obviously, he's got loads of our money because we bought up all the armor and heavy weapons, which, by the way, are already allocated to all of our soldiers. Looking good. We've got a full 24 there, completely maxed out on all the gear, so looking really good. We're almost there. I think we need one more, and we're good on this one as well. So I think we're in a position to max this one out as well. We still got plenty of money, and I think... Well, we've got 6. I think I'm just going to go with 2 more pikemen and then 2 more heavy infantry. And then that'll max us out. We'll let those get their weapons. So that's 48 foot soldiers, plus we've got 18 crossbowmen at the moment as well. So looking really good defensive-wise. Just checking for stones around the edge. We've got a few here that we could probably mine without getting attacked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And if they push out, we've got our tower covering it, just so we can harvest those in. You'll see this now is coming out how we'd like it. It is definitely working. They're still going to be able to run up that, but it is working. So, as I say, I'm not doing it the most efficiently, but I'm working on it. I think I can start bringing this down a little bit. Then maybe from here. And yeah, thank you for the thingy here. I was an idiot. I basically built the wrong building here. What a waste. It's actually a normal gold mine here, which is much easier for us to build. I was such a tool. And actually produces more. So yeah, very silly of me. I think we wasted a heavy tool. We should get it back from... Actually, hold on. If we do that first, they should come and take that out. And then we don't lose that heavy tool because that's actually worth quite a bit. So we'll do that and then we'll get rid of the site. I know... And just working on these desirabilities across here. So we managed to get one of these gardens and we're just waiting for some brick. But that does take it to the 100%. We've got a couple more gardens just to buffer it as well. And then we can get these ones up. As you can see, we're almost at our cap here. We've got room for a couple more houses. There's a few that can be upgraded here as well. We just don't have the resources yet. So I am going to work on those a tiny bit. We've got room for a couple of houses down here as well, which we definitely want to get in. So we just want to squeeze a few kind of here. I think that's fine. That might be pretty much the ones that we go for here. With a full upgrade, that takes us to about 940-ish. You can definitely get 1,000 with the 2. We are really inefficient with our housing placement on this one. So, yeah, that's the reason why we can't build here, obviously, with it being water. I might be able to squeeze one down here. But I don't think I want to. I quite like how this one's kind of merging into the town centre and stuff. So I'm not going to do any further. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get another tree work camp in, and this one is also going to go in this zone. What I'm going to do is just pop it right here, and then I'll put the circle in the same area, or max that one out with a with actually just a 1-to-1. I could probably do the same now. Planting a ratio, we'll do the same. So we'll have 12 people on wood, and what I'm going to do is get a 3rd charcoal burner in, because a lot of our production is actually lacking because of this. So I think one of the only ways we can kind of make it work is by hammering out a few of these bad boys, which can be beneficial, I think. I don't know. I think we want to flatten this area out a bit more, though, just to make it work. I think we're okay. Just go with a big flatten like that. That should sort it. I can fit 2 more in there. I'll try one. I'm going up one at a time, but as we increase all of our other stuff, coal is low. And I think our iron is potentially going to need the deep iron pit now as well. We've got one right here, which is really close, and we've got one there. So this one obviously will be the favourable. So we'll want to probably try and flatten this out as well. And I'll probably go from here. I think just 2 flattens on this will fix it. And then whilst we're waiting, I'm going to just come back over here. Look at that. That's looking good. So still think they're going to be able to get over that. So I'm just going to go again from the top and bring it down this way. We'll go with 2 from there, and we'll just edge it down a tiny bit until we're good. So we'll go with those 3. Just watch that lift up. Hopefully, and it should be more jagged. So worst case is you want them to have to run around. So I don't think they can get up this now, so they can't come directly at it, but they will be able to get over this bit here. So we'll need that to flatten in order to do this. And we're grabbing the stone over here just to buffer us as well. The only problem with this map, that's the good thing about the low fertility maps, is you do get a lot of stone, so it helps extensively. Once that flattens done, we'll get the iron in there as well. But we're just coming into year 46. Food is really low, so we definitely want to work on it. Let's have a look. I think we could change this up by getting more. What do we need for preserves? We're using most of our preserves. We just need more. I think another fruit farm's a good shout or 2. So let's get 2 more arborists in as well. I know there's wastage from them, but we can probably start going this way a tiny bit. But a lot of our areas are over this way. So I'm just going to pause it whilst we do this. And I'm going to go up on the hill. We've got plenty of room now. So I'm actually going to tuck it in a bit more this way. Let's get 1 there. And then I think we'll get another one kind of over here. But what I'll do is have it next to that and then move the zone over. One thing I don't like is having to click all the trees. Does my head in. Right. That might be flat enough. They can still get up the path, the little jagged thing. So let's try and get that down now. We've actually got plenty of room for a lot of things. There we go. So we'll get... Is that the right one? Did I do the right one? I did. Deep iron. Definitely deep iron. Right. Not going to get it wrong this time. We are now harvesting our gold, by the way, guys, as well. So I'm going to get 4 people in there, just casually smelting up some gold bars for us as well, because why not? And then, yes, this is good. This is really good. That is looking jaggedy as they come. Nice. So what I want to try and do now is go from this one. Probably come from here and just get that up a tiny bit there. And then I'll bring 2 down there just to go a bit at a time. I'm no expert at it, like I've said. I'm just trying to make it work. It's definitely looking better, though. I just don't want it to keep going down. That's the problem. All right, let's check in on our decorating as well. So we should be in a position now. Yeah, bricks are coming back up, so we definitely can get a lot of this done now. Let's start with the smaller ones over here because they annoy me a bit. There we go. We'll get a bunch of them set. I want to do 2 minute time. I think we're fine population-wise, as I say. I'm going to keep this number good as well. Just need those soldiers going in. And travelling merchants. Lovely. Good timing. And they're selling coal. Might be worth us buying some of that, actually. Don't have the gold in, do I? Right, let's trade in a couple of thousand. Let's also trade in some items to sell. That's probably not the smartest using all of the soap, but we'll get ready. There's also stone as well. That's cool. Beer's looking good. Let's get the baskets in ready for the other traders as well. Hopefully we can get going good on these. I should probably do more. We've got 2,000 willow. I didn't even look at this. We should get way more baskets here. Maybe 2 more. Let's get another couple of basket shops in. Why not? Let's check them over here as well. Let's get 2 more there. They do cost stone, but that's okay. And we've got the gold in now, so let's... We don't want loads. We just need a buffer because we have started to flatten the areas out to get them in, which looks good now. So I'm going to go ahead, hopefully, getting 2 of these guys in. And I can. Perfect. Let's get 2 charcoal burners in there. Oh, God, 100 stone. There was stone on this guy. Let's get a bit in then, because that's going to slow us down otherwise, and that's fine. And then I'll use some of my gold here just to get it in. Hopefully, though, we can sell this soap and make a little bit of it back. And everything else is looking all right, I think. I look at it, and it's just getting my food back up. So the fish were running out. That's okay. Meat should be fine. Might need to check in on the smokers to make sure they can keep up. There's idle time, so I think they're fine. And yeah, we want to set our grazing area and get this leveled up as soon as possible. So we'll probably go like that. The fodder bonus isn't great, but That's okay. And then what we'll do is transfer 4 to there. So we get 4 over there, and that should be fine. And then we've got this going. We don't want stone. We want just that. We'll go exactly on the same spot. And we'll get 4 in there. This will need upgrading, otherwise they're just going to chop, to be fair. What we could do is have them on 2 to 1. We could be interesting, actually. Yeah, let's go 4 to 1, so they do log a little bit, but then we'll have 4 permanently chopping. I may not need to upgrade that one. We'll see how that kind of behaves on our wood. I think we're manually going to have to cut down a few trees, though, as well. Which is fine. We've got loads. So let's go and carve down here a little bit. Cool. Let's check in on the traders as well. So before we do that, they might be buying soap. See, we could sell glass here. No, there's more weaponry. I'm not going to buy any more of that in. I don't think it's needed. We could sell candles to this one. We might just chuck a little bit of this in. We're going to have to buy more sand, though, as well. So I'm trying to keep a surplus of those. And then, yeah, we'll sell the soap to you. We're making a little bit of cash for that. And then we'll just wait for these to come in. We'll sell those. Again, not going to be selling any of my food, so no messing. I should have enough stone to finish these. And then upgrade-wise, just waiting on the brick, isn't it? Cool. So I could probably go ahead and get the other stone bits down here as well. There we go. I think they're all covered, so that'll be that done. I'll just need to upgrade them. There we go. I've planted all of our trees now for these zones. They're done pretty quickly, so we should be fine. What I'll do is just assign 2 straight to these. They're going to be stood around doing nothing for a while. It's just so I don't forget. We've got a good mix of each, so way more apple trees there, but it's fine. I've got more apple trees in each. But we're good. We're good. And that should help buff us a little bit, even though it's going to be a wastage thing. That's fine. Let's get that storage upgraded. And then all of this coming in, just waiting on more of that now. So it's just the coal. So did they come in? They're just finishing up. We just need those kind of done. And then the stone in there is good as well. Good stuff. So I forgot to sell. I wasn't quick enough, but that's okay. We got them in for the next one. All right, finally. Jeez, man, that took ages. We got a third one in. Next one's there as well. We've still got 50 stone to get into our barn upgrade, which, to be fair, can still work, which is fine. I'll get that going, though. This is going to be good when we get this extra one going. Oh, again, it's a whole lot of meat. And it's more the hides that we're going to need at this point as well. So rather than just worrying about just food, we're going to be good. So we've got these guys in. We can basically just use that to pickle even more fruit. I could just get another preservist in. That should be fine. It'd be worth us kind of bumping up candles and stuff as well. But none of it's too much of a problem. It's kind of crazy how many... how much... I didn't quite realise how much willow we were going. We rinsed through our sand again already. They're firing those furnaces so quick. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, wastage numbers are pretty good on these guys, at least anyway. I do need to kind of spend a serious amount of time on crops and just fixing a whole bunch of stuff here like this. It's probably worth us getting another clover in here. So I'll try and get that in. They're not fit, maybe not you. Maybe a double clover could be a good idea. We'll try and raise this up as much as we can. Let's have a look. What do these guys want? I think we could put in a bit of clay as well, just to kind of get it more central. I think that still helps with these guys. So yeah, I'm just going to spend some time going through them all. But like that one's really good, right? We're hitting the max amount, so we're above the kind of fertility yield. There's no weed, no rockiness, so this one is good. I'm okay with that. We just got to kind of balance it. Wheat and rye, see, that's not good. So we'll go with the buckwheat. That's a heat tolerance food, though. And then it's only got 60 fertility, but I still think we're maybe some peas then, if we go like that. And then maybe a turnip at the end. Can I fit that? I can't. That might be that year done that. So I think for this one, we could be okay to add a bit of sand, try and push into the target bonuses here. That should help a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That still stays in on the wheat as well, and flax, to be fair, so that's important. All in all, actually, they're looking pretty good. Some are on 69, some are on 70, so we're actually decent. This one is obviously got a lot of clovers. I'm going to let that one, yeah, so we've looped back around, but it's a year with no food. I don't think we need the weed levels twice. Might even be able to squeeze, yeah, that's perfect. So we'll get the bonus from these guys kind of going up, so that gives us the 3%. That should negate the turnips. So there's a 2%, so we'll gain for that year, so that's fine. I think that's good. Cool. I'm happy with my farms at the moment. I think one of the big things is going to be wood here, so we're going to need to go a bit further afield and just cut. What I love is you can go over the top of your farms here and it won't touch your fruit trees. So I can just get the ones that are closer. We'll get a whole bunch of wood going for that. We're going to need to obviously ramp that up for our charcoal anyway, as we're going with these. What we'll do is we will definitely try and set a bit of a quota. So if we do 100 and 200, I think that's fine. Like, so they will shut off if we ever go over that number. I know it says it's low there, but actually this will go up. Let me just check in. So iron has obviously taken a bit of a hit. We're still waiting for 20 iron bars to get that one in as well. What I might do is prioritize that one. So we should be able to get our iron pumping way more anyway with everything that's going on. And how is this? Look at that. It's wonderful. I think it's my first successful full terrain kind of change here. I don't want to do it too much. I feel like I'm going to ruin it if I go too far down. I'm going to attempt it anyway though. Just stagger it down a little bit. Because they can obviously still get past. That's the main worry. We just want to bring it up on that bit there. Let's see if that does it. Actually, I don't think that one's going to work. That's just going to flatten that area. Let's do those first and then we'll bring it up again. Worst case is they now got to come to this point to get over, I'm pretty sure. So we won't need the tower there anymore if we can fully block it. So it won't be an issue. Alright, year 47. We're completely resource starved at the moment. Just bottlenecked by the clay, unfortunately, which is obviously slowing bricks down as well. Not clay, coal. Saying the wrong thing as well. So coal and iron. Again, they'll go up though. I think we should be fine. I'm just keeping an eye on paper as well. Is that flax related? I don't think it is. I think we're fine. I got 40 books and paper seems to be an increase, so that's fine. Gonna need to buy the spices again and we're actually lower on money. However, we are going to be able to sell a bunch of stuff this year, so I've remembered to actually top up. I'll keep the glass though. I'm not going to go any further with that. I am going to take that to the 500 hopefully. And that should be good. Most things are good. Shoes and clothing. It's just the hide coats we'll need a little bit more, but we are out of sand again now. So yeah, I'm not going to sell any more glass. We'll keep that going. Let's check in on people here. I think we're looking good, aren't we? One of our next steps will be to obviously max this out, but I'm just trying to pick up the thingy. Our granaries are pretty full as well. We are going to use some of that. I'm trying to pick up our money again. Okay, the silver tongue is here, but he doesn't have spices, so our money's going to take a hit. Look at the amount of flour we've got now. Holy crap. Hold on then. Now we want to check in on the bakeries to see. They still have loads of idle time. Have I got... Yeah, see? I don't know whether it's worth us. I don't know what's slowing these guys down. Like, bread-wise, they should be hammering it out. I think they do, but it says they have a lot of idle time. All right, so I was just pottering about, spending a bit of time just upgrading bits around to get the houses upgraded and stuff. And the raiders are here. And look where they are. We've got one at the top, right up here. So they're either going to come down this way. So look at the mini-map. They're either come down the left here or they're going to try and come at this. Not sure they're going to come at this, to be honest. I think they might. But they're going to push right down this bottom bit. I think they can still get over that just fine. It's whether they can get down the other side, to be fair. They might be able to. But yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So I'm going to get the bell rung nice and early so people do start to come back. And yeah, we'll go from there. Just going to sell off all of our goods as well. I'm not going to sell that glass for that, though. We shall see where these raiders are at. I think we have visibility of these guys over here. So that is not a strong thingy. This will get wiped out before it gets through the wall. So not concerned about that one. They are coming at our tower this way. So let's see. 3 raiders have been killed. Ha! Tower has killed the raiders over here already. Must have been some stragglers. Well, we'll take it. Okay, more traders as well. So let's make sure we're dealing with these before they kind of disappear as well. Beer. Beautiful. We don't have enough. Yep, you do. And once, just like that, we've got our gold in again. So I'm happy. Is there anything we want to buy from him with that? Probably not. Do want to keep a close eye. You probably shouldn't be out there. I did call you back. Look, they're still working. They're idiots. Come this way. I'm fairly certain these two towers will pretty much wipe this out. If we're sensible, we bring our soldiers out and deal with that really early. What I might do, though, is I just want to see what this kind of unit has. So this will factor in kind of how we deal with it. Okay, so there is a battering ram on this one. And a catapult. So we are going to need to bring the horses out this time. So let's get these guys. So we want our horses. And I'm basically... Well, we kind of want to see where they go. I know they're going to come this way, so we're going to want the horses to kind of sit somewhere. Let's get them out over here ready, because they're going to start flinging at all these buildings, which is going to be annoying. These guys are going to get in, but we should be able to kill a fair few of them before they even get anywhere near. Nah, I don't think they're breaking through, because we've still got height on them. That's cool. Let's also bring out these guys. So I'm going to not let this do anything to us. So we are pretty much going to stand over here and fight them. Got a good unit, and then we may as well bring the archers out as well. So we'll stand them over here, and then we'll just see where the horsemen are coming from. I think we're okay though. I'm fairly certain, I'm not worried about the ones at the wall, but I'm fairly certain these are going to die pretty quickly. So where's the catapult gone? That's in the middle. So yeah, this tower's going down pretty instantly. But that's okay. I think we'll still be able to do a bit of damage to the battering ram, and then we'll just meet them in the middle with these guys as well. Let's see where they're at. So slowly coming through. But yeah, I don't want them destroying everything. There it is. Look, that tower will go down pretty damn quickly from that. But we should be able to do a fair bit of damage to the people before it dies. We're actually hurting it too. Shame they don't target the people, so they definitely can run over it. That's fine. Hit the people. Hit the people. See, they always shoot the battering ram first, which is annoying. We do want to weaken these. He probably, if he shot the people, probably could have killed a few. Doing good damage to them either way, though, so I'm okay with that. We've killed the other lot. Definitely didn't even get through, did they? Let's have a quick look. Okay, they got through the one gate. They tried to destroy this, but nothing happened. So I'm just going to get that rebuilt. We are okay. Let's see where everyone's at. Okay, they're all coming out. This is good. We've got our horses. There's only 4, so we've got to be careful. They are heavies. We should be fine. I'm just going to bring them up here, though, because we want to kill the catapult. I'm going to sneak them off over this direction and kind of deal with this. And then the other guys will meet in the middle. These guys here. Come on. You're really slow. And then you're going to go up here. So we're probably going to have some venture off, but that's okay. We just want to hit the catapult. Where the hell is it? There it is. It's down there. So I'm just going to bring them over the top. I could probably attack a few of these, actually. They'll kill them very quickly. So we're pulling quite a few off, but the main thing is these are pretty much sacrificial to come this way. Where have they gone? Where's the catapult? There it is. So they're going to hit the catapult, hopefully. I'm just going to let them fight then. They might die pretty quickly here. But, oh, they're not killing the catapult. Kill the catapult. 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 We got 1 horse on it. Catapult. Catapult. Catapult, please. Hit it. Come on. I think we kill it, though. There you go. We're good. Let's get the... Right, they're dead. But we killed the catapult. I'm happy. And now... Archers probably shouldn't be here first. You guys, get over here. Right, they're good. They're all here. What are you guys doing? Come this way. You kill the battering ram. These guys are just spread out fighting. God, it's hard work when they come in. So we need to fix this. Which is okay. We'll get that rebuilt. A really messy fight by me, but actually they didn't take anything out. So I'm okay with that. We've pretty much wiped 148 out by fighting. The horses were great, so I think we want an 8th company. It's going to cost us a fair bit, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That's all of our horses, though. Let's get 5 to start, so we're not overdoing it. We still haven't built that. I'm going to speed it up now, because we've pretty much killed them all, as you can see. I think we've sent most of them packing. And we're going to get these guys going back to the barracks now. And there we go. Let's have a look then. We killed 10 villagers. I'm okay with that. It was mostly soldiers, to be fair, so pretty much all actually soldiers. How's the iron ore looking? So coal is looking really good now. Iron ore, let's get that going. So I'll probably max this out, actually. I'm pretty sure we've got more than enough people to accommodate, so we're fine. And I'm partly tempted to get a little wall around and the extra towers over here. I reckon we might not even need to block this off, because the flattening... See, the extra ones I did, I've kind of done myself a disservice with the work that we did here, which is annoying. It's definitely up, though. I don't know. Just to buff our food, by the way, guys, I'm going to chuck in a few forager shacks just knocking about, I think, just to kind of grab some of these little areas. So we'll just try and keep ourselves a little bit afloat with some of the stuff dotting around. There isn't that much. To be honest, the map is a bit rubbish for any free-forming. We've got great, like, basket-related stuff, but yeah, food has been a bit naff. I don't want to have to keep smashing out farms. It's just boring. I'm going to do another one, though. We'll do one more. Let's go... Where do we want it? Kind of want it to go here, then. Doesn't have to be max size, I guess. So, I'm going to get another bakery. It is really weird that it says they're idle, but they're not getting more in. So, I'm just going to get another random bakery somewhere. Let's go over here. And then what we'll do is have on that one just doing bread. So pretty low on food at the moment. Not sure why. I think it's down to us not getting the meat from these guys. But yeah, hopefully those forager shacks will help a little bit. All right, let's go 2 farms. So do I want another one here? Thing is, I can actually fit a max farm here. I just don't want to attach it to the... What I'm going to do is farm and then expand. So we'll just shuffle these around a little bit. And then these ones, hopefully, we'll just go with beans and stuff. We're about to get the kind of stuff that we're going with here. I think we had a bit of a problem on rot, did we? Let's have a look. A little bit of root veg. Everything's finished, so it should be fine. Yeah, as I say, there should be a month. I know what I'm doing, obviously, guys, with what I'm doing wrong. I just didn't keep up with the demand as it's gone up, and I didn't factor in the fact that we're going to lose out all of our butchering from the meat when I transfer them over. The next year, I think we hit max, so we should be fine. Should be slaughtering these guys, though. Just smoke those bad boys up. A couple of our hunters kind of ran out of stuff to do as well. As you can see, there is a lot for... kind of a lot they're saying they can't do at the moment. What I don't get is the sheer amount of cheese that we are producing milk-wise. If I look, we're making loads. The goats produce a good amount as well. Although 20 goats, 516. It's mainly for the meat. Yeah, I'm going to try and mill up with this flour. We've got 1,900, so I think we'll be sensible and just start trying to bake a bit up. We'll go with just bread. I won't upgrade that one. We'll have just bread. It's just weird that my bakeries are idle. There's 50% idle time. I don't know why, because they should just be baking bread or traveling. So, yeah, there's more than enough that they can do. And look at that. Coal did work out nicely, so we do have our limit hit, which is really good. So that should hover around the 100 number constantly now. So once the iron number's back up, the iron here should be good, and we'll get our surplus of weapons and stuff in, and we won't have to worry anymore, which is really good. I think if I just go back in, what did we have it set as? Okay, we've got our heavy tools, so they should be pausing, but not very quick at making it, considering. And then how about the armor here? How many? So they produced 2 last year. Really slow, isn't it? Like the armors, 2 in a year. It's a bit rubbish. I guess because they're worth so much, they would kind of be overkill if you got even more out of it. Here we go, guys. Is that jagged enough? I think so. And what I did was flatten inside. So we may lose a couple of soldiers, to be fair. But I did this, and it seemed to work. So I went all the way down from the river here. And just kind of flattened that in. And yeah, it seems to be what we needed. So I should now be able to come from here and finish this. Finish him. There we go. I'm so happy. And I can move that tower in. That should be fine. Let's see if that does it. And then we'll need to make sure, obviously, this bit. I think that's good enough. They definitely can't get up that. I'll be amazed if they can. I'll let that kind of happen, though. We'll see. We know it's good if it says that the if it goes, the units can't get up there. The deers are walking over it, so I'm not sure yet. It only took us 48 years to do it, but we got there. Let's not forget to replenish our soldiers as well. So I think we're okay now. I'm going to go to the max of archers. Very cheap. So we'll go the full whack. Take that to 24. And then we'll just double check. I got one to get in here. That's one heavy. And then what have we got? We got 4 there. So that maxes us out. Horses. Again, I used the horses. That was where a lot of our meat went, wasn't it? With the 5, these guys here. 5 guys. Horses are strong, but they die very quickly, so they're good for a quick attack. Let's just see where we're at with these guys. Hopefully... Oh, this isn't good. That's what I'm causing issues with the birth rate by not having enough in. Let's do that. Stables at 5, so 1 per year. It might be worth us buffing that and buying some in as well then. And let's make sure we transferred our goods. Look at those baskets now. Beautiful. We've got loads of them. Yeah, definitely... Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're walking up it, so they can still get over. So we've got a bit more to do. That is fine. That is fine. And crops ready for assignment. Let's get working. Let's get to work, guys. So if I move these all the way over, I think we'll be good. We might need one more there. Fertility's okay, so we might be all right. I think I just need to close eye. But what I will do is just get in a couple of things. I think we could go double P's there just to kind of sort that out. Let's get some leeks going, and then maybe... Just in case we'll get a rake there in case we mess it up. So that one's done. It's a smaller farm, so we've got to factor that in. Got a good sale thing here. Not going to spend that on any of those. No chance. Heavy tools we might need to buy in. Just 2, just in case. And then we'll sell what we have here to this trader. I'll definitely sell the glassware because that's good. We're up to 7k again in here. What we need... I'm not going to sell the medicines for 15. I'll keep that. What we need, though, is some food if they have it, so we can buffer our own food. Let's get ourselves another 300. That's another month of smoky fish, just whilst we wait. And I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. These should go up. Yeah, that's good. So we'll start getting the smoked meat again anyway. So you're now at 20. That's good. You're at 6, so you're a little bit slow. Horses at 6. Cool. All right, hell of a lot happening. We're really good. We've managed to pave all this finally. This is taking ages. It's a big project. It is a really big project. But guys, that's going to be where I end this one out. Thank you so much for joining me. Having a lot of fun on this playthrough, actually. It's nice and chill. And I think we're in a good place. So plenty of stuff going on. I think we're stabilized. Just got to fix this food. I did hear a trader, so I'll probably buy the food if they've got it, actually. The answer's no. No spices either. No sand, nothing. So we'll leave that for the next one. Thank you for being here, though, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. All that stuff really helps massively. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.